Just like the U.S. Army, baby. We're serving no matter what. The health department might shut us down, but if you want pizza and cheese sticks, baby, you're getting them. Just bring a snorkel. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. This week, I've decided to order one of my favorite foods, and it is Pizza Hut. And I thought it would be fun to sort of try the things that I love from the menu, as well as talk about my many experiences at working at Pizza Hut back in the day. It was truly one of the wildest times of my life. So, let's go. So, I ordered a little bit of everything to try with you guys. I got breadsticks, cheese sticks, Cinna sticks, a personal pan pizza, and then something on the menu I had actually never seen before called melts. And I got the chicken bacon parm melt. So I'm curious how that'll be. It's a lot of food and it's not gonna go to waste. Anything I don't finish, I'll have for lunch tomorrow. I had just finished my first year of college and I needed a job over the summer. And I was like, I love Pizza Hut. Why not work at Pizza Hut? And this happened to be one of those ones where it was like a dining room Pizza Hut. And I interviewed, they gave me the job pretty instantly. And I was the server, the host, the busser, and register all in one because they didn't have separate jobs for that because it wasn't popular enough. Everyone that was working there had been working there forever. There were these two old women, Veronica and Sherry, maybe. They only worked the lunch shifts. We were not allowed to be given those shifts because they only worked the lunch and it was buffet. On my first day, I walked in. I won't name their names. I walked in and my manager, we'll call her Sarah, was like, okay, let me show you around everything. And this was before sort of dinner time, so the restaurant wasn't open yet. We go to the back and this guy who we'll call Joe, he was making the dough and everything. And Sarah goes, this is Joe. Joe, this is Nick. And I go, oh, hi, nice to meet you. And Joe goes, and you've met Sarah, or sorry, Cum Dumpster. And the worst part, she goes, Joe, he's right. I was 19. I was gooped. I was literally like, but I also immediately knew I was gonna love it there. And I did. I loved all of them. Shout out to any that are watching me. Let's do the breadsticks first. Pretty classic, although it is a little flatter than I like. When I worked there and I would steal breadsticks and cheese sticks after my shift, they would be really fluffy. This is pretty flat. Tastes great. Has that like garlicky Parmesan topping, and it is slightly crispy, but I will say it's a little chewier than I like. I don't know why it's so flat. I don't know what's causing that. I used to work at Pizza Hut in the evenings, and I worked as a receptionist at a home heating oil company during the daytime. After every shift, make a large pizza and 2 family orders of cheese sticks. And I'd eat 1 family order of cheese stick on my way home in the car. And then I'd bring in the other cheese sticks and pizza the next day for me and all of my coworkers. Literally every day that I worked there. God, I miss my metabolism at being that age. Oh my God. No wonder I've had to have ass surgery. Am I right? All right, cheese sticks. I can already tell I'm a little disappointed because they didn't shake that like Parmesan garlic on top of it, which is a little annoying, but cheese sticks are my favorite. These do look a little thicker. Also controversial, cancel me if you want to. I do not use the marinara dipping sauces. I'm not a sauce girl. I don't particularly love sauce. I don't dip my breadsticks in sauce. If that brings you joy, we probably wouldn't get along, but to each their own. It's not for me. It's really missing that Parmesan sort of stuff on it. You know what, I'm gonna do this melt next. So it almost looks like a pizza quesadilla. I think it's Alfredo sauce, chicken, bacon, and Parmesan. Oh, they must have they must have cut the cinnamon sticks and then this, because I started tasting something sweet and I was like, what is sweet in this? And then I see cinnamon on the edge. I don't hate this. Honestly, it's not bad. I do wish this part was crispier. It looks like it should be crispy and it's not really that crispy. But it tastes okay. I could do without the sugar. I remember one time, this was so disgusting to bring up while I'm eating. One of the first shifts that I was working, and one of the bathrooms was broken, but I guess the lunchtime shift, Veronica forgot to put a sign that said it was broken. And I was working my shift and it was packed in there. And like I said, I was the only person out there. Someone went to the bathroom, a very large amount, and tried to flush, and it started flooding. And they asked me, they were like, you gotta go in there and fix it. I was like, no, I'm not. I don't get paid enough for this. So Sarah, the manager, get on in there. That also reminded me what this building no longer exists. Mind you, it's probably condemned. It was condemned while I was working there. It was one summer and it had rained incredibly hard. And there was a small hill next to the restaurant. Well, the gutter of the building on top of the hill broke and it was pouring the water into the Pizza Hut. So when I walked into the front door of my shift, the dining room was here, and then all the kitchen and everything was back here. Half of the dining room was underwater. I'm not exaggerating. To my knees, underwater. Did we shut the store down? No! We still served. Just like the U.S. Army, baby. We're serving no matter what. The health department might shut us down, but if you want pizza and cheese sticks, baby, you're getting them. Just bring a snorkel. It was wild. Now, obviously not everyone was okay with eating there with it half flooded. But then also the AC broke. So not only was it flooding, we were like dripping in sweat. God, what a mess. Truly, what a mess. Personal pan, I got pepperoni. I love a personal pan. I think it's just enough. It's the right amount. You don't need more. And I used to do that reading competition in elementary school. Back when like Pizza Hut was a thing and like you would go to Pizza Hut for dinner and have those cool lights and everything. But in school, you would like read for, God, I can't remember the name, stickers or whatever. And then if you read so many, you'd get a free personal pan. I can already tell the crust is different from when it was when I worked there. So I don't know how I feel about that. But it's just like the right size. Honestly, it tastes like childhood. For a while, too, they had like, oh, I forget the name, but there was the personal pan. Then there was like a bigger personal pan, and then just like the large pizzas. But that bigger personal pan, that was it. Because if you were like really hungry but you couldn't eat a full pizza and you knew you'd devour a personal pan, you'd get like the ultra personal pan. It was the right amount. All right. Then to end it off, dessert, nothing better than a Cinestick. Nothing better. No one better, no one greater. They look great. I shouldn't have dessert now, but I'm gonna do it because I'm on camera. And then after I get off camera, I'll finish eating all of it. It really just like hits the spot. I feel like this has turned into like a Pizza Hut mukbang or something. Pizza Hut, if you're watching, sponsor me. Well, I guess I should have asked before I did this video, but I'll do another. I'm a former employee. I risked my life working for you. Literally. Cops were called on employees. I had to wear a snorkel and serve people. It was a mess. But some of the best people, like with the best stories, I met while working there. I don't regret it. Honestly, I'd do it again. If Pizza Hut was still as big and they had those dining room restaurant areas and I, wasn't doing this or real estate, then you know what? I'd be back. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you all liked this video. I thought it would be a fun sort of trip down memory lane, and I was hungry and it's dinner time, so gave me an excuse to eat and talk to all of you about some weird ass memories from Pizza Hut. So if you liked this, please let me know in the comments. Please like, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 50,000 before I post a video of me singing. And until next time.